Cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of
G'day and welcome back to the channel, Ginger Ninja's Movie Reviews. I am the Ginger Ninja and these are my movie reviews. If you're new to my channel, thank you very much for tuning in, stopping by and checking out. You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. Well, it's Franchise Friday, so we're looking at a franchise. Now, the franchise we're looking at the moment is The Prophecy, and we're up to the fourth film in this franchise, The Prophecy Uprising. Came out in 2005. So, if you're new to my channel, thank you very much for tuning in, stopping by and checking it out. If you could, hit that thumbs up, be much appreciated. Also, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I do release a new video. But, onto the film. So, it came out in 2005 and it was directed by Joel Soisson. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. The film stars John Light, seanpertwee, kariwuhrer, Doug Bradley, Jason London, and many, many more. The plot, I was a little, okay, this is direct from IMDb. I'll touch on why I'm a little iffy about the plot, but the plot says a young theology student comes into possession of an ancient book of prophecies that stands at the center of a bloody battle on earth between good angels and evil angels. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. IMDb plots are not great. They really aren't. At no point did I feel that kariwuhrer's character was a theology student. It didn't come across, I don't even think they mentioned it. Now, I might have missed that, and for various reasons that I'll get into later, but the book itself isn't an ancient, it's not a book of prophecies, it's not Nostradamus, it's actually the Bible, and it's writing as it goes along the end times, revelations. It's writing that as it goes along, so it's foretelling, in that sense it is a book of prophecies, but it's foretelling the end of humankind, or how it will end. But anyway, I digress. Now there will be spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen this film, go check it out, then come back, watch this and let me know what you thought of it. Now, this is a very, very different film compared to the previous three. The previous three films starring Christopher Walken, who is sadly not in this one, but I can understand why. Yeah, it had a certain je ne sais quoi about it. It had something extra. Maybe that was Walken, but the plot itself in the films, and I'll touch on this in the writing, yes, but look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Let's just say this one, it's not going to win any Oscars. But look, if you're in the mood for some supernatural fills with a side of cheesy goodness, it's worth a watch. Okay, so onto the cast. Now, the characters in Uprising are underdeveloped and they lack the complexity of those in the previous films. Our main protagonist, Allison, who is portrayed by kariwuhrer, lacks the depth and gravitas of Christopher Walken's iconic portrayal of the Archangel Gabriel, or even Jennifer Beals' character in the second film. But she does shine through as our leading lady, and she does bring a perfect balance of vulnerability and strength to the role. However, it's not, there's more behind her story. You get glimpses of it, but it's not really fully brought forth. Maybe that'll change in the next installment, who knows. The supporting cast really do fail to leave a lasting impression, with performances that feel uninspired or forgettable. And I mean, we have seanpertwee in it. You know, most of the time he's mumbling his way through it, which was really terrible. It was great to see Doug Bradley out of the pinhead makeup though, I'll give him that. And his character, when he turns, is phenomenal. He gives a really good performance there. But it's just, overall, it's just lacking. Now on to the directing and the writing. So one of the film's major drawbacks is its huge departure from the compelling storyline and character development that distinguish the earlier entries. Look, while the original prophecy films grappled with weighty concepts such as free will, redemption, the battle between good and evil, Uprising kind of feels shallow in comparison. The plot lacks depth, and it does rely on heavily on cliches and predictable plot twists. It fails to engage viewers on a meaningful level. The film attempts to maintain a moody and atmospheric visual style to enhance the overall tone and mood of the narrative. And it's set in a war-torn Eastern Europe, and the look of the film does set it apart from previous installments. And this could be due to budgetary constraints, but both the story and location do work well to create that atmosphere. Now, while Uprising attempts to continue the franchise's exploration of theological themes, it does so in a very superficial and uninspired manner. The religious allegory feels forced and contrived, and it lacks a certain depth and nuance that characterized earlier films in the series. Now, onto the special effects, and well, the effects in this one aren't anything special. We do get some good scenes with hearts being ripped out and chests torn open, and they do look good, but it's few and far between to keep gorehounds entertained or enthralled. What we see is good though. The CGI, however, is pretty bad. And look, we're talking PlayStation 1 level CGI here. And it does look very dated and unconvincing. And it does detract from the overall viewing experience. Now, onto rewatchability. As you know, rewatchability is a big thing for me. This is my first watch. I have not seen this one before. So, will I rewatch this one again? Maybe. It's hard to say. One of the major drawbacks to this was that it's set in a foreign country, and there are parts in the first act where they are speaking a foreign language. So you'd think there'd be subtitles, right? Well, no, nothing. In fact, the subtitles I turned on say Danny speaks in a foreign language. Danny being Sean Pertwee's character, who in the first act is a police officer. He's hunting down a criminal, and he's talking in a foreign language, and you cannot understand a word he says. Like, I don't know if this has anything to do with the plot now. I don't know if it's, it took me out of it. And I'm not sure if this is the filmmakers or the manufacturer of the Blu-ray. I really don't know, but it was very frustrating to see. After that, it's not too bad. You find most of the characters are speaking English, so you can understand them. But unfortunately, without those subtitles, without that translation in place, rewatchability does not look likely for this one. So, on to my final verdict for The Prophecy Uprising. Look, this is a rather disappointing addition to the Prophecy franchise. Its lackluster storytelling, underdeveloped characters, and low production values make a very forgettable entry, a very frustrating entry for those other reasons, in an otherwise intriguing series. Fans of the original films are likely to be disappointed by this flat sequel, which fails to capture the magic of its predecessors. But will it pull a 180 with the fifth and final installment? Find out next week. Anyway, for a score, I would give this film a 5 out of 10. There you have it, my review of The Prophecy Uprising. Have you seen this film? Judging from the previous videos, I'm guessing not. Most people haven't seen these in. They either haven't seen them or they haven't seen them in a long time. Should you check them out? Definitely. They are definitely worth a watch. They are a lot of fun. This one was just a little lackluster given the previous entries, like I said. But is it worth a watch? Yeah, definitely. So anyway, I'm rambling on. Look, if you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up. Helps with that whole YouTube algorithm thing and gives me warm fuzzies. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that notification bell so that way you're notified every time I do release a new video. At this stage, I am doing my Franchise Fridays, my Trashy Tuesdays, my 60-second reviews. I have, if you haven't noticed, I have hit over 600 subs. So yay me. Thank you to everyone who has subbed. It does mean the world to me, and I will be doing a celebratory scream. Unfortunately, there have been some things that have come up within the YouTube community at the time I'm filming this, which I don't want to take away from what's happening there. So I'm not doing anything at the moment, but I will be doing something in the near future. I will, and I know I've said this before, I will be doing a giveaway. I'm getting around to it, so stick with me. There is something on its way, but hey, anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.